Hey guys, it's me Bailey here and welcome back to another video on my channel. So today I'm bringing you a part 2 of my little build swap collab that I'm doing with Retro Sims. So if you didn't catch the first part of this little series, I guess you could say, we both built houses for each other but we didn't furnish them at all. So this video is us swapping builds and furnishing each other's houses, and I am so excited to see how he furnishes my shell because my shell was very modern, and as you can kind of see here, his shell is the cutest suburban home you have ever seen. So they're both very different. I like this shell so much. It's better than anything I could ever build. So if you want to check out another amazing simmer, a really talented builder, you should go into the description and check out Retro Sims channel. His builds are amazing. I love his suburban homes the most, but he can pull off any style. He's just a really nice builder, and the amount of clutter that he adds, it's just amazing. So you definitely need to check him out. But I was very excited to finally furnish this home. It's really adorable, and by the way, this home only uses base game, Strangerville, Parenthood, and Jungle Adventure, and then his home, or I guess my home that he's going to be furnishing. Does that even make sense? If you watch both videos, then you'll understand. But his video that's going to be dropping today will only have base game, city living, eco lifestyle, and I'm pretty sure seasons. I had to go back and check, but yes, that home uses seasons, city living, eco lifestyle, and base game, and this home only uses 3 packs as well, plus base game, of course. So they're very limited if you don't have all of the packs. Maybe you have the 3 packs that we included and you can download this home without anything being deleted. I was missing a couple of things. I was missing a lot of tiny living items. I really like tiny living. It's easily my favorite stuff pack, at least at the moment. It does change from time to time, but it is a really good pack, especially with the furniture pieces like the sofa and the dressers, just how everything is a little bit more compact and actually realistic, if you know what I mean. I was missing some of those items. I was missing the cats and dogs lamp. If you know, you know. I was missing that so much, but I do tend to use a lot of Jungle Adventure, so I wasn't missing too many things. Like, I use a Jungle Adventure mirror all of the time. You'll see it like 3 times in this build. I use a plant from that pack a lot. So I didn't feel too limited. I felt like we had enough clutter to actually furnish a build and make it look lived in. But at the same time, I did feel like I was definitely missing some of my favorite items. I will say I'm kind of spoiled though, because I only played with base game alone for a couple of weeks. I started playing The Sims 4 in 2019. I can only imagine how much I would have complained if I had bought The Sims 4 on release date and we only had base game, because base game now is rough, but I don't think players like me, players who haven't been playing for all that long, realize how rough it was in the beginning, because we got like the Caribbean update. We've gotten a few just items here and there that have been added to base game. Recently I watched a video by James Turner where he looks at a home that he built right when The Sims 4 came out, only using base game, of course. It was very interesting. I don't think that move objects was a thing because he got early access. I'm not sure, I could be wrong about that, but the size down feature was definitely non-existent. It was a very interesting video to watch, so I do think I was a little bit limited, but at the same time, I don't think it shows all that much. You'll see that I play around with the columns here. I'm not 100% satisfied with what I went with. I think it's cool, but I was missing the get-together columns that are just plain. We only have 1 plain column in the game, and it's with get together. It's not with base game. I'm so confused. A couple of people have been telling me that they only got get together because of that column, and I don't blame them whatsoever. I don't know why the only plain column that we got was with get together. It doesn't make any sense to me. Those things do not correlate at all, but you know what? We worked through it. It's okay. I tried to make it look kind of fancy next to the stairs with a bunch of different columns, and then I tried to add trimming, but it looked way too fancy. So if you do want to download this house and change that, I will not blame you. But if you were watching the video in the beginning, you would have seen the barn area. I loved the barn so much. It is such a cute little feature. but I didn't really know what to do with it. I thought about making it kind of a garage or a workspace, but then I looked at all the things that come with the 3 packs that I was using, and I found out that there aren't many things at all. Is the flower station from Seasons? I'm pretty sure it is. There were just so many like workstations that don't come with base game and don't come with Jungle Adventure or Strangerville or Parenthood. I didn't really know what to do at all. So I came up with the idea to make it like a teen hangout, which isn't all that realistic because if you look closely, the barn doesn't have a door. It has an archway and people could definitely walk in and out if they wanted to. But you know what? This is The Sims. It's not like rain is going to go into that building. It's not like people are going to walk up from the street and steal the TV. I just thought it would be kind of fun and I didn't really know what else to do with it. Maybe like a storage space. If I had more packs, I would definitely turn it into like a greenhouse. Or maybe I'd put the washer and dryer there. I'm not sure, but I definitely didn't want to leave it blank. I thought that it was a really cute idea, and I've been trying to incorporate more sheds and barns into my builds just because I think it's a nice space, especially when you turn it into like a hangout area, a living space. It looks kind of impromptu, but at the same time, you can tell that the people who live here are pretty rich. Like that barn area is really nice. It reminded me of my Cityside Victorian home because in that house there was a separate garage and I turned it into another teen hangout space. I guess I like that idea a lot, but that teen hangout space was very grungy, posters everywhere, a ping pong table, mysterious stains all over the floor, and then there was the washer and dryer in there. So that was the opposite of this little, I want to call it an apartment, but it's not. It's just a bedroom and a living space. That was the opposite of this. I feel like the teen who lives here is definitely like valedictorian. They have everything together. They remind me a lot of my friend who I've been texting today because school is starting and sadly I don't think I'm gonna have any classes with her. I think I might have one, which is different from every other year because we always have like 3 classes together, but it's whatever. I'll just be alone, it's fine. Might have to actually make some new friends this year, which isn't me at all. I feel like for the past 5 years or so, my friends come from me being mutuals with their friends. I haven't delved outside of my friend group in a very, very long time. It's something I never do. I would say I've done it like 3 times in all of high school. I've actually gone up to people and tried to start a conversation on my own because that is not me. I'm proud of myself for doing it because I feel like a lot of people my age just don't do it, but that's not like me whatsoever. I'm cringing at thinking about that, but I might have to do it. Thankfully though, my school is doing online learning for the first 9 weeks and maybe for the second, I don't know. It's a bit of a blessing in disguise for me just because I'm pretty anxious about things. The first day of school is not it whatsoever, so I feel like for me it does help me knowing that we're going to be doing it online, although I know the first day of school online is going to be so hectic. We're gonna have to jump from Zoom meeting to Zoom meeting. I don't even know how my teachers are going to contact me because I don't know who my teachers are yet. It's gonna be really strange. There are probably going to be a lot of technical difficulties because my teachers don't know how to use Google. How are they gonna know how to use these things? Have they been trained? I don't think so. So we'll have to see how it goes. I'll definitely update you. I am nervous, but I'm a little bit less nervous that we're all going through this new thing of online school. I don't know why that helps my anxiety. It doesn't make sense, but it's whatever. I also went to Chick-fil-A today with my mom. We didn't eat in there, don't worry. We just got some food, and I swear every single kid from my high school works there. I saw like 5 of them that I knew, and then there were a bunch that were just standing outside. It was just so awkward though because I've had classes with some of them, but I didn't talk to them the whole time that I had classes with them. So do you say hi in that situation? I'm assuming not because I don't think they know my name. I didn't know most of their names, but it was a weird situation. Anyway, yes, the teenage sim that lives here was pretty inspired by one of my closest friends, and then there is a blue kid's bedroom and a pink kid's bedroom. Now, the blue kid's bedroom is really blue. Almost every single item in that bedroom is blue, so the kid that sleeps there is obsessed with the color blue. It's whatever, let them do what they want. And then there is the master bedroom, which is kind of like log cabin themed. I'm not really sure, but there is wood paneling in the walk-in closet, and then that leads to the master bathroom. I don't think that's all that realistic, but I didn't want every bedroom to get their own bathroom, so I decided that I was going to make a closet space. It's not too special, you'll see it in a second, but I just decided to go with like a little play area here and a seating area because this hallway is so huge. When I was doing the floor plan, I was really conflicted because there is this balcony on the side of the hallway. You're seeing the door to it right now. I didn't know if I wanted the balcony to lead into the master bedroom. I didn't know if I wanted the balcony to have like private access, you know what I mean? But the way I did the floor plan made it so I couldn't really fit a bedroom right next to it. It just didn't work out. So the hallway ended up being super huge, and I don't know how to decorate hallways. I've watched speed builds. I've studied how other people decorate them. But whenever I go in to decorate my hallways, it's just impossible. I don't know what to do. I add a bookshelf, I add some chairs, and then what do you do? What do you do after that? I'm not sure. And then I added like some wall art, but when it comes to the packs that I was including, again, I struggled with finding some good decorations. Like there's the little picture of a leaf. I used that so many times. And then there's the picture of the beach. Like I kept using things over and over again, and that's something that I didn't want to do at all. So I did struggle a bit. I think there are some conflicting styles. Like there is a painting in the hallway that is very modern, but you know what? It's okay. I mean, you would find those types of things in an actual suburban home. Not everything matches, and I do kind of like that about The Sims 3. I mentioned this in one of my recent voiceovers, but unpopular opinion, I kind of like the fact that we don't have a color wheel. Now, I'm talking about furniture only. We need a color wheel for skin tones, but when it comes to furniture, sometimes I enjoy the challenge of not being able to make everything match, because if I had that ability, I can guarantee that I would make every little thing match, and it is really annoying. Like in this house, I was struggling to match a lot of wood tones, but I think it's kind of fun every once in a while to mix up styles and colors and try to make things work. It's a nice little challenge. But anyway, yes, we are moving on to the very blue bedroom. I like the kids' bedrooms in this house a lot. I think they're nice and cluttered. I made sure that I took a lot of time with this build because recently I've been making my homes a little less cluttered than usual. I don't know why, but I've been liking that style recently. But when I watch speed builds, I like for them to be really cluttered. So I made sure that this one was nice and personalized. But yeah, by the way, I did want to mention this for a second, and I don't really know what I'm talking about here, so we're only going to talk about it for a little bit. But in I think my last video, or like a couple of videos ago, I talked about, for literally one sentence, the game called People of the Newberry. What is that title? I don't know. I think I called it People of Newberry in that video because that just makes a little bit more sense. But there's a game called People of the Newberry. I'm pretty sure. I could be getting it wrong again just because that title is not catchy whatsoever. Paralives and The Sims could never. But apparently it's a scam. Like all the assets for the game were taken from Unity, and they basically just opened up a Patreon so that they could get money and run. So I feel really bad that I mentioned it. I didn't endorse it or anything like that, but I felt bad to even mention it because it's such a scam. That's the thing with Twitter. People will take an idea or just like a little rumor and turn it into something really big, even though they don't know all that much about it. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna look into People of the Newberry because the girlies on Twitter have been saying that it's fake, but I just can't imagine someone being that gutsy. I don't know. I'll have to look into it more. But anyway, we are getting to the end of this video. Remember to check out Retro Sims part of this little build collab thing. He furnished my house. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that you did enjoy it. If you did, a like would be very appreciated. Also know that I post new videos every other day, so if you want to be notified whenever I post, you can subscribe and hit the notification bell, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye!